Hello, and welcome. It's good to have you here, joining us in this quiet space for reflection. This is where we slow down to listen to the echoes of lives lived long and fully. Drawing from the deep wellspring of lived experience, we cherish the insights only time can cultivate. The wisdom that settles gently after decades navigating life's intricate paths. Think of the years like rings inside a tree. Each tells a story of seasons, weathered, growth, and resilience. All rings contribute to the tree's strength and character. Today, we share 5 key pieces of advice that often surface when people look back over a long life. These aren't fleeting trends or quick fixes. They are enduring principles, the foundations that truly matter when superficial layers fall away, revealing what makes a life well lived. So, find a comfortable spot, perhaps pour a warm drink. Let's journey through these reflections together. Consider them gentle signposts offered with warmth, hoping they might illuminate your own path wherever you may be on it. Our first piece of wisdom takes time to truly learn, yet holds immense power for our happiness and resilience. Number 1. Nurture your connections like a precious garden. After seeing many seasons turn, ambition often softens. Possessions lose their allure, but the richness of your relationships endures. It's the bedrock of a fulfilling life. Shared laughter, comfort and grief, simple companionship. These are treasures time polishes, not erodes. Think honestly. In moments of pure joy, who do you want to share it with? In times of sorrow or difficulty, whose presence offers the most comfort? It's rarely things. It's people. Partners, family, chosen friends, community. These connections are vital. But relationships, like gardens, require consistent, mindful tending. They don't flourish on neglect. Tending this garden means making the effort. The phone call, the thoughtful note, remembering details that show you care. It means truly listening, seeking to understand the other person's perspective and feelings, not just waiting to speak. It means quieting our inner chatter to truly hear what's being shared. It means putting down distractions, the phone, the TV, the mental to-do list, making eye contact, and offering the precious gift of your undivided attention. True connection thrives in focused presence. It also means showing up. For big milestones, yes, but perhaps more importantly, for the small, everyday moments. Offering help, sharing quiet time, simply being there reliably. Younger life is often busy, and it's easy to let connections slide. But time reveals quality trumps quantity. A few deep, authentic connections are worth far more than countless superficial ones. Forgiveness is also crucial here. Holding on to grudges is like letting weeds choke a garden. Learning to forgive others and ourselves is an act of liberation. It doesn't necessarily mean forgetting, but releasing the toxic grip of anger, allowing space for healing and potentially stronger bonds. So, reflect. Are you actively tending your relationship garden? Are you investing time and genuine care into those who truly matter? Don't wait. Water those connections now. Share your time, attention, vulnerability. The love and support you receive back will sustain you through all of life's seasons. This leads us naturally to our second piece of wisdom, often clearer through the lens of accumulated years. Number 2. Embrace the present moment. It's all you truly have. This guidance sounds simple, almost, yet putting it into practice is one of life's great challenges. How much mental energy do we spend dwelling on the past, replaying regrets, nursing old wounds, analyzing what could have been? Or how much time projecting into the future, worrying about what-ifs, planning obsessively for things that may never happen? A long life offers perspective. The past is immutable, gone. You can learn from it, cherish memories, but not change it. The future remains uncertain, an unwritten chapter beyond our full control. The only place you can truly live, experience, make a choice, feel joy, or offer kindness is right here, right now. In this unfolding moment, embracing the present doesn't mean abandoning planning or ignoring past lessons. It means cultivating a conscious awareness, a deep appreciation for the now, the only time that is actually real. It's shifting from thinking about life to directly experiencing it. It's truly noticing the taste of your morning coffee instead of gulping it down distractedly, feeling the sensation of sunshine on your skin, not just registering the temperature, hearing the unique melody in a loved one's laughter, recognizing the simple miracle of your own breath, anchoring you to life in this instant. So much of life can be spent rushing towards the next thing. Age often brings a slowing down, an opportunity to finally see and savor what's directly around you, the small, everyday joys that form the fabric of life. Constant worry steals joy from today. Persistent regret anchors you to yesterday. Try consciously to gently pull your attention back to the present when it wanders. Ask yourself, what is actually happening right now? What can I sense? What small thing is good or okay right now? Practicing presence reduces stress, deepens experiences, and minimizes future regrets. Looking back, it's often the moments we weren't fully present for that we wish we could have again. Don't let these precious, unrepeatable moments slip away. They are the substance of your life. Our third piece of advice concerns the incredible vessel carrying us through this journey. Number 3. Tend to your whole health, body, mind, and spirit. When young, health often feels inexhaustible. We push our bodies, skimp on sleep, run on stress, and seem to bounce back. But time reveals health is our most precious asset. Without a fundamental level of well-being, everything else becomes harder. And we mean whole health, encompassing more than just the physical. Caring for your physical self as you age is paramount. This doesn't require extreme regimes. It means finding sustainable ways to move gently and regularly that feel good. Walking, stretching, gardening. It means nourishing your body mindfully with decent food, noticing what helps you feel energized and well. Crucially, it means learning to listen attentively to your body's signals. The whispers of fatigue, the nudges of discomfort, the aches that ask for attention, rather than simply pushing through or ignoring them until they become shouts. Don't disregard aches and pains, hoping they'll vanish. Address them proactively. Preventive care, regular checkups. These aren't bothersome inconveniences. They are vital investments in your future mobility, independence, and overall quality of life. But just as vital, though perhaps less tangible, are your mental and spiritual health. Keep your mind active, engaged, and curious throughout life. Read books that challenge your perspective. Learn new skills or hobbies just for the joy of it. Engage in puzzles or games that exercise cognitive function. Have deep conversations that stretch your understanding. Stagnation truly is the enemy of a sharp and resilient mind. Resist the temptation to stop learning or exploring just because formal schooling is over. Lifelong learning keeps the mind vibrant. And what about your spirit? That innermost core of you that seeks meaning, purpose, connection, and a sense of peace beyond the material world. What nourishes your unique spirit? Is it spending quiet time immersed in the beauty and tranquility of nature? Is it engaging in practices like meditation, prayer, or quiet contemplation? Does your spirit soar through creative expression, painting, writing, music, crafting? Or perhaps it finds sustenance in acts of service, contributing to something larger than yourself or through deep, meaningful connections with others. Emotional health weaves through all of this like a golden thread. Learning effective ways to manage stress before it becomes overwhelming. Processing difficult emotions constructively rather than suppressing them or lashing out. and cultivating the wisdom and courage to seek support when needed. These are not signs of weakness, but profound signs of strength and self-awareness. Holding on to chronic anger, simmering resentment, pervasive fear, or deep-seated grief takes a heavy physical and mental toll over the accumulated years. The fourth piece of wisdom we'll explore delves into the realm of integrity and the deep satisfaction that comes from living a life that feels genuinely true from the inside out. Number 4. Live authentically. Don't wear masks for others. It's a poignant reflection, often shared by those nearing the end of their lives. One of the most common and deeply felt regrets is not having had the courage to live a life true to themselves, but instead living the life that others expected of them. Think about that for a moment. The weight of expectations, societal pressures, familial hopes, peer influence. Throughout our lives, from childhood onwards, we face myriad pressures, subtle and overt, to conform, to fit neatly into predefined boxes, to play certain roles that may not fully align. We learn, often unconsciously, to wear masks. Masks designed to please parents or partners, masks to gain approval from colleagues or social circles, masks to avoid conflict, judgment, or ridicule. We present curated versions of ourselves to the world. But wearing these masks constantly, year after year, is profoundly exhausting. And perhaps more importantly, it creates a painful distance between our outer presentation and our inner reality. It disconnects us from our own core desires, our deeply held values, our unique passions, and our authentic dreams for our own lives. This isn't a call for reckless selfishness or a complete disregard for the feelings and needs of others. In fact, true authenticity often leads to deeper, more honest, and ultimately more fulfilling relationships because they are built on a foundation of reality, not pretense. It's fundamentally about embarking on the lifelong journey of understanding yourself, acknowledging your unique strengths and your inherent weaknesses, exploring your passions and confronting your fears, and learning to accept and integrate that whole, complex picture with compassion. It's about daring to pursue the path, the work, the relationships, the way of being in the world that genuinely calls to your soul, not the path prescribed or preferred by someone else, no matter how well-intentioned they may be. And finally, we arrive at our fifth piece of wisdom, something that touches every single interaction we have and profoundly shapes our inner landscape, contributing significantly to our overall peace and contentment. Number 5. Practice kindness and forgiveness towards others and yourself. If relationships form the essential garden of our lives and our whole health is the vessel carrying us through, then kindness and forgiveness are surely the vital sunlight and nourishing water that allow everything within that garden to truly thrive. A long life provides abundant, irrefutable evidence of the quiet, transformative power held within these two seemingly simple, yet often challenging practices. Kindness, on the surface, seems straightforward, almost elementary. Yet, its cumulative impact, both on the receiver and the giver, is remarkably profound. Small, everyday acts, offering a genuine smile to a stranger, lending a truly listening ear to someone who is struggling, extending a helping hand without expecting anything in return, speaking a sincere word of encouragement or appreciation. These gestures ripple outwards in ways we rarely fully comprehend, often touching lives far beyond our immediate awareness. They typically cost us very little in terms of time or resources, but they can mean the absolute world to someone else, perhaps offering a moment of light in an otherwise difficult day. Equally important, and frequently much more difficult for many of us, is the practice of self-forgiveness. We are all, without exception, imperfect human beings. We all make mistakes, exercise poor judgment at times, cause unintentional harm, fall short of our own ideals, and accumulate regrets along the way. Learning to forgive ourselves for these past failings, for not knowing then what we know now, for being human, is absolutely essential for achieving lasting inner peace and self-acceptance. Berating yourself endlessly for past errors serves no constructive purpose, it only keeps you stuck. The wiser path involves acknowledging the mistake, learning the relevant lesson, making amends if possible and appropriate, and then consciously offering yourself the same compassion, understanding, and grace that you would hopefully extend to a dear friend in a similar situation. Kindness softens the inevitable rough edges of life, making the journey smoother for everyone. Forgiveness lightens the heavy load of past grievances that we might otherwise carry indefinitely. Intentionally practicing both, consistently directing them towards others, and importantly, towards ourselves, is a cornerstone of profound emotional and spiritual well-being, leading ultimately to a more peaceful, compassionate, and fulfilling journey through life. So there we have them, 5 enduring threads of wisdom, carefully gathered over the span of many years. Nurture your connections. Embrace the present moment. Tend to your whole health, body, mind, and spirit. Live authentically. Practice kindness and forgiveness. These aren't rigid rules etched in stone, but rather gentle invitations to personal reflection, guideposts for navigating the complexities of human existence. They speak powerfully to the enduring fundamental human needs for deep connection, mindful presence, holistic well-being, personal integrity, and compassionate living. They serve as profound reminders that a truly meaningful life isn't solely measured by grand achievements, accumulated wealth, or external accolades, but more so by the quality of our moments, the depth and authenticity of our relationships, and the overall state of our inner landscape, our peace, our resilience, our capacity for love. The wisdom often associated with age isn't necessarily about possessing all the definitive answers to life's great questions. Perhaps more accurately, it's about coming to realize, through long experience, which questions truly matter most in the end. It's about developing a comfortable acceptance of life's inherent uncertainties and embracing the understanding that the journey of learning, growing, and becoming never really ends, right up until our final breath. We sincerely hope these shared reflections offer some nourishment, some food for thought for your own unique and ongoing journey. What pieces of wisdom shared today resonated most strongly with you? What important lessons has your own life experience taught you so far? We genuinely would love to hear your thoughts and reflections in the comments section below. Sharing our collective experiences and insights enriches us all and builds a stronger community. If you found value and perhaps a moment of useful reflection in our time together today, please consider giving this video a like and subscribing to our channel. Elderly Wisdom, for more insights drawn from the rich tapestry of long lives well lived. Sharing this video with others who you think might benefit from these reflections is also one of the kindest ways to help our community grow. Thank you, truly, for spending this time with us today, for lending your attention and openness to these ideas. May you walk your path forward from this moment with increased awareness, deeper connection, and abundant kindness towards yourself and others. Until next time, be well and take gentle care.